right. Kurtanmon's House of Math. Well, let's take a look at the additions to the algebra page. The algebra page is getting cooler and cooler. Okay, this is all the free stuff. I suggest you take a look at some of the videos here so you can see what goes on at the House of Math and how we make math fun and easy. Here are those two munchkins who are no longer munchkins. Okay, you have to be able to do the computation required, and it's easy to do when you know that 4 times 4 is 16, and that's 25. And 1 less 5 would be 20, and 1 more 5 would be 30. And then you know that these numbers really are square, and square numbers do have certain properties, like all the sides being the same, and when it makes it really easy to complete the square. And we play and goof around and build stuff. And then here is the very basic beginning of completing the square, where I show you, look, it really is a square equal to a square. And then I show you module 3. Module 3, and this page, this is all covered in module 3 password. You get your site-wide password, and you get into this page right here. Okay. Uh-oh. Gotta get rid of this. You don't know how much time it took me to get all these links in here. Look at that link. Okay, so all of these links work. And then, oh, let's see. Will it take me here? Yes, it will. Okay, you're going to have to put your password in. But this is now a cool page where this introductory video is there. And then you can see there's that picture again because I've been building the completing the square pages. And oh look, now I put my, oh wait, before I go there, I have more videos I can watch for free. And explains very clearly how to complete the square. And this is why we build these pyramids. And look, he's kind of having fun, kind of, sort of. And we can see that if I have an x squared, 8x, and what would complete the square? Well, 16, because I take half of it, right? Half of b, which is my x, and I complete the square, and square it. All right, so now we're going to go there. Uh-oh, I have to put in my password. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now this is a really cool meta video where we go over the 5 basic concepts, and this would be for the teachers of mathematics or people that are a little more down the road of mathematics and algebra, maybe, but you should be able to understand this easily if you get your blocks out. And then we just play with squares and more videos. You might want to start here, which is the introduction, right? Skip over these videos, come back to them later. Binge watch on this page. And oh look, we show you how to do the negative ones right there. And then and a whole bunch of other, there's a 5-part series, and again showing you how to do the negative ones with a typical high school student. I should refresh this page because it doesn't look like this anymore. I added more to it even since I did this. That's awesome. Okay, so and that's just 2 pages off the algebra pages. We can go back and look, there's a whole bunch more of them. Like I said, page after page, and all of this for $250. But oh, let's go here. Or actually, you know what, let's go back another one. Yeah, let's go to here. And square numbers. Uh-oh, gotta put your password in. Let's do it again. Oh yeah. We're just gonna play with square numbers, oddly enough. And talk about squares and pyramids. Okay. That's all it is. And then the concept of what's that thing? A square root. And making it super easy for you to explain square numbers. And oh, look at it. There's a cube. and how to stay in 2D instead of 3D. All of this, there's no place that you can get this information. Show me another website that shows you this for free or for money. This is, you need a password, $250. Gets you behind many, many paywalls. Let's go over here and just for fun, let's take a look at, oh, let's buy a password. What do you say? All right. And I'm just going to skip all the way down to this page goes on forever. This is because scrolling. People like to scroll. So look, we're scrolling. Don't be a lazy scroller. All right. For module 3, the site-wide password, look at all the stuff you get. You get the concepts page. You get all these pages completing the square that we just went to. The new fractions page, all of this. You get all of these pages for the price of one password. People that originally paid $250 for a password didn't get this much stuff, even with all the modules and everything, because I have added and added and added. So they may have had a few more pages, like, training and so forth, but they didn't have this many pages, and they were happily paying $250 for my passwords. And this is the cool thing. Once you do, you're in for life, and the pages expand. I add more stuff, I add more pages, and it's the same password. The same thing happened over here with the allegedly advanced mathematics module 4. I turned it into a course where if you get the module 4 password, you can get behind all the paywalls, watch some videos, and you will pass algebra. Between the algebra page, just the algebra page, and look how much more you get with the site-wide password. But if you just go to the algebra page, that will take you to many other pages like problem solving. And then there's tons of sample lessons for those of you that want to be teaching or are thinking about turning this into a vocation. You have many opportunities to see what other people or what other students have learned using this method and how easy and fun it is. It doesn't matter who they are, male, female, young, old, teenagers, young ones, supposedly learning disabled ones. I play with them all, and you can see for yourself. So if you can't afford the entire thing, $43.33, or just get the module 3 password. It's the most bang for your buck. Oh, and I just got done adding more to module 1. A couple more PDFs have been loaded up there. This is more stuff added to it. So for the same passwords, you get more stuff. And like I said, you're in for life. All right. That's the point of this video. I'm having a fun time building pages and adding stuff. And I can't keep up. I can't. They say your website eventually builds itself. Yes, I can't keep up. I can't build everything fast enough. I can't add enough PDFs. I can't add all the videos and keep everything updated. There's pages that need to be changed. I can't keep up with all the stuff that being a webmaster entails. And then also creating new content. Anyway, CroutonandRoansHouseofMath.com for more. As you can see, it's expanded yet more. And if you're playing around with algebra, and this is for the little ones, don't think this is supposed to be for just the high school kids. That's why we call it allegedly advanced algebra. Any 8, 9, 10-year-old child can complete the square and do the problems that you'll see that I added there. And then also the same with y equals mx plus b. Those children are it's like 10 and 12 years old, and they're doing pre-calculus and Wooey the Moo Cow, and they go to a ice cream cake factory, and we have a fun time. Anyway, CroutonandRoansHouseofMath.com for more.